Mr. Transformers 96 here in the video. We're going to be talking about some newly shown Black Series figures, and this time we have a line of kind of vintage style Mandalorian figures, which is very cool. So none of these are new, they're all just repaints of figures that we already have, but they're really unique repaints and they're packaged in a cool way as well. So this is an exclusive line. Almost each of these is exclusive to a different place. There's one place that holds two of these though, and I'll go over where they're all exclusive to. But essentially they're on kind of vintage style card backs, similar to how the vintage series for the 3 3/4 inch line is packaged. And they've just recently been doing this with their Marvel figures as well, within the 6-inch line, doing it carded like this, all vintage style. So this is cool. I like the idea of doing the vintage style carding. The figures themselves have a non-accurate to the show paint scheme. They have a very unique paint scheme, which I was confused as to what it's about. And in reading the bio for these characters, it doesn't say specifically what the paint scheme's about. However, it references the fact that the artwork on the package is based on the style of the end credit like kind of artwork and stuff. And if you look, the figures paint schemes kind of match the art scheme on the box, so I think that it's kind of like an end credit kind of stylized portrait of these characters, which is kind of neat. For me, I would have probably preferred that they were just in regular colors. I think this would be a good way to have people who missed out on some of the old ones, because the Mandalorian series is just a rare series overall. So it'd be cool to give them a way to get the figures again. And then for people who already have them, it gives them a way of having a cool in-package version of them. Nonetheless, though, I think it's a neat style, and that definitely piqued my curiosity. And one thing that's really unique is that it comes with like Imperial credits, which I think is fun. I don't know why. I kind of think that that's neat. I'm sure they're just plastic. If they were like metal or something, that would be really cool. But I'm sure they're just plastic. But nonetheless, it's kind of a fun gimmick that it has. But here we have the first one, Cara Dune. As you can see, looking good. I like the packaging a lot. Figure-wise, same as the one before, but it has these kind of neon green streaks in it, which look pretty interesting. And then you have like some kind of a rust type of orange kind of sprayed in certain spots on it. Decent figure. I would say one of the weakest design-wise, in my opinion, but it's okay. Then we have the Imperial Death Trooper. This was one that I was interested in getting. I do have it on pre-order. Oh, sorry, just to go back, because I'll mention this for everyone, but Cara Dune is exclusive to Target. So with the Death Trooper here, now we have not received a Death Trooper from the Mandalorian TV show yet. However, we've received Death Troopers from Rogue One. This is the same figure, nothing new on this one either, except for the paint. So the picture of him doesn't really have many crazy colors in it. It looks pretty normal. The background does look very stylized color-wise, but the Death Trooper himself, other than his gun, doesn't really look any different than like how he is in the movie. However, they've stylized it by adding some purple effects on the kind of left side of him, and then the kind of rust type of effects on the other side. I think that he looks neat. It's kind of a neat color scheme. I'm a fan of purple, so just based on the fact that he's got purple, makes me a little more interested. Again, though, like, these I think are really cool if you're going to keep them in package. If you're going to keep them in package, they have a really neat look and some awesome packaging. However, if you plan to take them out, they just will look strange next to anybody else because they have these crazy paint schemes, It looks like somebody just spray painted this guy's armor. So it's a series for those who are in-package collectors, I would say. Then we have the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. And the Death Trooper is exclusive to Amazon, and I have pre-ordered him. These are all $25 figures, so they're a bit of a premium. One thing that I think contributes a little bit is the fact that you get the little credit. I like that you get at least a little something extra with it, rather than them just, packaging it in a vintage style and requesting more money for it. This one is bigger, though. I believe this one costs $35, if I'm not mistaken. And this is going to be exclusive to Best Buy, which is exactly where the original one was exclusive to. So no matter what, you're getting this guy from Best Buy. He is in a wider package, obviously, because he comes with a little bit more. Again, the same thing, though. Comes with the same stuff. It's just the paint. His paint looks a little more goofy than everyone else, and it's because he's got bright colors to start off with. So he's just like really bright colors. You know, he looks like a rainbow threw up on him, and not even the best colors of the rainbow either. He looks like awkward in my opinion. He might be my least favorite of the series, to be quite honest, as far as the paint goes for this. So, you know, if you missed out on the first one and you want one that's accurate to the actual show itself, I would definitely recommend waiting and trying to get that original figure, because this one's colors are just a little too wacky in my opinion. Another one that has really wacky colors is IG-11. Very wacky indeed. What I like about this one though is that you can see the color scheme in the artwork. Like it makes sense. It looks like they really went based on the artwork. But it has a strange look to it. It certainly does. As you can see, he's kind of like a bronze-ish kind of color to begin with, and then he has like a red that's kind of spray painted over the top half and in the wires, and then he's got some purple and some turquoise just kind of splashed in his biceps. So he's an odd amalgamation of colors there. He looks a little strange. Because he's a robot though, like it looks a little bit better in like the kind of the rust kind of scheme that they do on all of these. It fits IG-11 a little bit better. So that's why I prefer this than the heavy infantry Mandalorian, because he's got just as wacky of colors, but it fits the robot scheme a little bit better than just the armor. So this one is exclusive to GameStop. The original was exclusive to Best Buy, so you got a little bit of difference there. And then lastly but not least, we have the Mandalorian. This one has some bright colors, but it doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I kind of like this one. I like the artwork on the packaging a lot too. It really fits the art style. You can see it within the figure itself. But the figure himself, his colors look decent. He's got some stuff that matches. It isn't all just crazy, in my opinion. It does certainly have a lot of colors going on, but it's all stuff that looks decent together. And then the helmet is really nice. It's like a chrome almost. It's like they went with the more chromer head sculpt, or from the chrome armor, and put it on the body of this one, which is interesting. And I like the green splashed within the chrome face. I think that looks cool. And then he comes with a gold credit, which looks nice as well. So this one is exclusive to what is it? It's exclusive to Amazon, that's it. So Amazon holds two. It's the Mandalorian and the Death Trooper. And then GameStop has IG-11, Target has Cara Dune, and then the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian is Best Buy. So they're all exclusive to a different place. I think it's strange that Amazon has two, but I prefer that because Amazon's just really easy to buy from and you never have to worry about shipping. I've pre-ordered two of these. I've pre-ordered the Mandalorian and the Death Trooper. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep those pre-orders, to be quite honest. I have both of the original figures, and the crazy color scheme is an interesting concept, but I don't know if it's one that I certainly need. I'll definitely be keeping them in package, though, if I do decide to keep them, but I'm pretty sure that I'll end up getting them, just because I think it's going to be a popular series. Anything Mandalorian seems to just sell off the charts, so I'll probably end up getting them. As far as the Heavy Infantry Trooper, Mandalorian, the Cara Dune, or IG-11, though, those are easy passes for me. Even if they were all exclusive to Amazon, my two that I would be ordering are the two that are exclusive to Amazon, so I just got lucky that the two that I want the most are the ones that Amazon actually got. But there you go, that's my thoughts on these new kind of repainted, retro-styled Mandalorian vintage figures. Let me know what you guys think of them, and thanks so much for watching.